So the only way you can actually assess your plan and decide if it's good or not is to look at two things. How compliant you are. So how close are you sticking to the plan? And are the results the ones that you intended? So if you're not sticking to the plan, you can't blame the plan. If you're noticing results, you also can't say the plan is no good. It might not be exactly what you want, but if you're seeing progress because you're sticking to the plan, because you're seeing results, then it's the right plan. So don't go and change it. Don't go all around and try to do different things. Don't change the plan. Stick to it. It's everyone's, I guess, instinct, if we want to call it that, to just jump off in different directions, try different things. You have to be on a structured plan. And I promise you, ask anybody who's had success with it, you have to be on a structured plan. The more you allow your plan, your actions, to be dictated by the winds of your life, like whatever's happening, the less likely you are to succeed. Because you're not for sure making the progressive changes. You're not making it purposeful, because it's just kind of just doing whatever. And you can never actually assess if the plan is good because you're not actually sticking to a plan. You're just doing a bunch of different things. So how do you know what you need to change? How do you know what's the right approach? If you're not sticking to a plan for a few weeks, actually being compliant and doing the plan and seeing results. You can't. You have to approach this in this fashion. You have to be on a structured plan. You have to follow the plan more often than not. And you have to see if there's results. You can't blame a coach. You can't blame a plan. You can't really assess any of that unless you're doing it and you're seeing and you're contrasting it with what your expectations are, what the results are compared to what you're expecting them to be. And is it an expectation problem, or is it that the plan is actually not delivering what you're doing because you're already checked off, okay, yes, in order, I'm doing the plan. So I know that it's not the fact that I'm not doing the plan. Now, look at the results. Are they what I expected? Yes or no? Yes? Good. The plan's good. I'm doing it. I'm seeing results. Keep doing it. I'm not getting the results that I expected. Okay. Were my expectations appropriate? Like, is it the right expectation out of this plan? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, then we have to change the plan. No, maybe I'm just being a little bit impatient. Stick to the same plan. It's almost like this flow, this map, where you know that if you're doing the plan, and if the expectation, the results match your expectation, you're doing the right thing. But again, I've seen so many different times people jumping from plan to plan, coach to coach, idea to idea, without actually sticking to it, without actually doing it, without even giving it enough time. Maybe they stuck to it for a week, but that's not part of the realistic approach to this. Give it 3 or 4 weeks. Be as on it, compliant as you can. And then contrast your results to your expectations. And as long as your expectations were appropriate, as long as they were reasonable, then you can make the right decision whether to change the plan or not. But get on a plan. Do the plan. Do the plan for at least 3 or 4 weeks, and then contrast the results to your expectations. And if your expectations are the right, are appropriate, then you make a decision. But up until then, until you've done these check marks, don't change the plan. Just keep going.